Entrepreneurial Finance presentation on the shipping industry done by Leanne, Mohani, Vashan, Tishwana, and Renee Ann. Container shipping began in 1956 as a means of importing and exporting goods from country to country. However, over the past few years, there has been a decline in the shipping industry, possibly due to shipping and rates increasing, as well as the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused many delays and closures. As such, Massey Shipping was created as a means of providing safer, cost-effective, and efficient shipping.
Opportunity. Now, in general, a business opportunity is an exploitable set of circumstances with uncertain outcomes requiring commitment of resources and involving exposure to risk. Now, the focus of business opportunities is on niche markets with long-term growth potential in the shipping industry. Over the last couple of years, the shipping industry has been highly unprofitable, and to make matters worse, earnings have been constantly in flux, with several factors to blame, and these issues are genuine and significant as they are largely beyond the reach of any one company's ability to address. Now, companies have chances to increase their performance across the board in commercial operation and network and fleet activities. Fuel, in essence, provides various opportunities, not only in terms of purchase but also in terms of use. More than a few shipping companies still utilize outdated methods to plan their routes when there are new and more effective technologies to employ algorithms to make better and more effective network decisions. Companies, however, must prepare their organizations for change in order to reap such benefits, but that is the difficult task, since in many aspects, the shipping industry hasn't evolved much since the first crane hoisted the first box in 1956. Now, to increase their performance, shipping industries must implement three sets of action. Commercial, which includes everything from price strategy to contracting strategy to uptake management, such as identifying which customers contribute the most profits. Operations, which is fully under the power of the shipping company. And lastly, network and fleet. While these, but this type of improvements take longer than both commercial and operations and require a strategic timing. But when these three aspects, when combined, can increase the line's profits by 10 to 20%. Once the entire industry's productivity improves, the benefits will almost certainly be passed on to customers through competition. Shipping companies should implement organizational adjustments that will help them improve. And here we have four technical opportunities where shipping industry can benefit from. The first one is build cross-functional teams. These teams are formed from both the operations and commercial personnel that can assist in making better decisions on the trade-offs that carriers face, as well as mandate and address difficult issues that come during the vessel operations. For example, should a vessel speed up to go to its destination or to take a transshipment cargo? Another is to invest in analytics. This can assess the financial effort in both high-level problems such as corporate strategy and pricing, and it can also assist in technical concerns such as network design, terminal productivity, bunkers, and market information. And lastly, adopt modern technology. companies must innovate, particularly going into the digitalization way. This can help in critical operations processes where new IT-enabled corporations are partnering with other shipping industries that are already making headway into the logistics and freight forwarding industries, while others want to automate the booking and invoicing procedures for ocean freights. Now we go to the business strategies.
Business strategy. Marketing can be done through social media platforms such as Instagram or Facebook, websites where customers can view the business's aims and goals, as well as shipping rates and contact information. And lastly, billboards can be placed nationwide in order to draw attention to the business. Operations. It is necessary to have a list of the products in the container, as well as a list of hazardous items, such as flammable items like fireworks, for example. And it is important to know the weight of the items found in the container for documentation purposes. Finance. Since Massey Shipping is part of a conglomerate business chain, the business can be funded through existing businesses such as Massey Supermarket or Massey Motors, to name a few. The business can also be funded through the owner's savings, or a bank loan can be taken. Lastly, value creation. Customer support and technical support is essential so that customers can be provided with information such as tracking or lost or stolen packages. Safety conditions and assurance is important as customers need to be reassured that their items will arrive safely. Proper documentation is necessary for record keeping and as a means of providing an outline of the services carried out by the business, for example, an outline of the tax rates as well as shipping and handling. Next, we will move on to the financial requirements.
What are the financial requirements for Massey Shipping? The working capital or operating needs for Massey Shipping are as follows. Rent. Rental of the dry dock would cost $120,000. Rental of 2 planes would cost $888,000. Licenses and permits. Registration of Massey Shipping would cost $25. Shipping permits would cost $10 per shipment. Utilities. Electricity would cost $3,600. Water, $4,320. Phone would cost $3,840. Insurance. Insurance of the building would cost $10,000. Insurance of the machinery would also cost $10,000. And insurance of vehicles would also cost $10,000. Salaries. The salaries for a human resource manager would cost $147,840. 2 supervisors, $126,720. 2 administrative staff, $126,720. 3 crane operators, $311,040. 3 forklift drivers, $248,832. 10 warehouse workers, $537,600. 3 janitorial staff, $172,800. An accountant, $117,120. 2 security detail, $72,576. And a marketing executive, $97,920. Inventory. Boxes, $97,500. Tape, $4,259. Labels, $420. And office equipment, $30,000. Maintenance. Maintenance of the machinery would cost $100,000. Maintenance of the building would cost $50,000. And maintenance of the car or vehicles would cost $20,000. Accounts payable. Payment to parent company Massey would be 10% of sales, and accounts payable to Lang's company $50,000. Depreciation $150,000. The total operating needs for 1 year is an estimated cost of $3,511,142. Apart from the operating needs, Massey Shipping will also have asset requirements or sales. So the asset requirements of Massey Shipping and the sales are as follows. Land, $4 million. Building, warehouse, $3 million. Headquarters, $2 million. Machinery, 2 cranes, $1,300,000. 2 forklifts, $460,000. 2 trailer trucks, $900,000. And the estimated sales for Massey Shipping with a 20-feet container would be $1,800,000, and sales from 40-feet containers an estimate of $2,800,000. The total assets and sales of Massey Shipping would be $16,260,000. The working capital for Massey Shipping will be the total assets minus its total liabilities, which is $60,260,000 minus $3,511,142, making the working capital $12,748,858 for Massey Shipping.
Equity financing. Equity financing refers to money that is not borrowed but was invested in your business by investors. Massey Shipping would request funding from outside investors to fund the commencement of the company. This is to avoid monthly loan payments from debt financing. Debt financing refers to money you borrow in the form of a loan. In this instance, monthly cash flow is not tied up. Loan payments can take a bulk of the cash flow and reduce the amount of money needed for finance growth within the company. $100 million is requested for startup to purchase containers and ships needed for Massey Shipping. Additionally, potential investors can look forward to a return on their investments after 3 years of operation. Investors would have a form of control over the company's decision-making process to ensure their money is efficiently and effectively spent. They would receive 10% of the yearly profit sharing, as well as 1% ownership of Massey Shipping.
Degrees to financial freedom. Time to run out of cash. This is the amount of time it will take a company to be completely exhausted. Therefore, this company is expected to run out of cash or money within the first year of operation. This also notifies us that the business has a great bargaining power. Time to close refers to the amount of time from when a business starts seeking funding and investments turn into cash at bank. This business does not have a time to close, mainly because there isn't any urgency to acquire funding from investors and complete agreements. Future alternatives. This business has no future alternatives, and this is because investors may not want to provide funding and may see themselves in competition with other investors and could place the company in a position where they are not able to succeed. Risk and rewards. Shipping companies face many risks, transportation issues, and theft, to name a few. Cash flow is not tied up, and investors has the opportunity to gain shares as a reward. Personal concerns. The company's personal concerns lays heavily on if the risk factors would affect funding from investors. Would having too many risks affect investors' decisions on whether or not to fund the business, and will the business have the upper hand when it comes to decision making? Thank you very much.